Talking about the equation of a circle today. Now the equation of a circle, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. What do we need to know about this? Well, we need to know that a circle, when graphed, it's not a function, okay? It does not pass the vertical line test, and you're thinking back to algebra, and you're thinking, well, if I graph a circle, it's not going to be a function. You might not have been thinking about that, but that's true, okay? What we need to know about this is when we're in this form, HK is the center of our circle. R is, of course, the radius of our circle, okay? HK, that's minus H and minus K, so they're going to appear like the opposites. If it says minus 3, that means the H value would be a positive 3. If it said plus 4, the K value would be a negative 4. And this does equal r squared, so we need to take the square root of that number by itself to find the radius. Well, it says if A is a point on circle D, write the equation for circle D. Well, A is a point right there, and we can see that D is that point 1, 3. I can see that the radius then would be 1, 2, 3. It has a radius of 3, so we can plug these things in. It's going to be x minus the x coordinate of the center, x minus 1 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals my radius squared. So that's 3 squared, which gives me 9. You don't have to simplify it. It's been simplified. X minus the x coordinate of the center, y minus the y coordinate of the center equals the radius squared. The second one says if circle E is concentric with circle D. Concentric means, well, when we're talking about circles, concentric circles share a center. Circle E has the same center as circle D. Concentric, they share a center point. Circle E and circle D have the same center point, which is 1, 3. And this has a radius of 5. So that means x minus 1 squared plus y minus 3 squared stays the same because they're concentric, they have the same center point. But instead of having a radius of 3, we have a radius of 5. 5 squared is 25, so we set this equal to 25. Here it says the equation of circle P, x squared plus y squared equals 25. Since it equals 25, we know the radius is 5. X squared, y squared. Well, look at that. It's x minus nothing squared. It's y minus nothing squared. So that means the center is at 0, 0. There is P at 0, 0. The radius is 5, so in every direction I can go 5 units away. I could get some more points that are on this circle here. Knowing that it is a distance of 5 away. Over 3 up 4, over 4 up 3 forms a right triangle with a radius of 5. So I'm just using that fact to give myself some more points. This may be more than what you would actually want to do, but it makes me happy. So I am doing as many points as I can possibly find on here that would all have a radius of 5. Now I can connect them. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That gives me a pretty darn good looking circle right there. Okay, the next one, the equation of circle Q is x minus 2 squared plus y plus 1 squared equals 16. Well, since it equals 16, the radius is 4. The center would have to be 2, negative 1. 2, negative 1 would be right there. Since it has a radius of 4, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 in every direction. We could grab more points if we really wanted to, but I don't know any quick Pythagorean triples with 4 as the hypotenuse, so that's not going to be as easy to do. I'm going to connect these the best I can to make a circle, and it wasn't the best, but it was okay. All right, so that's what we got right there. We graphed the circles. Last problem here, it says, this coordinate grid shows a satellite orbit around Earth, which is located at the origin. I don't know if there's supposed to be a picture, but I don't think we need the picture. It says, if the satellite's distance from Earth is about 23,000 miles, write an equation that describes the satellite's circular orbit. Well, we know the center is the Earth, which is at the origin. It's orbiting around Earth. So that would be x minus 0 squared plus y minus 0 squared, and we would set that equal to the radius squared. Well, the distance from Earth to the satellite, the radius is 23,000 miles. So we squared that. So let's see if our calculator will square 23,000 for us. Whew. This is 529 million, and this simplifies down to just be x squared plus y squared. So that would be the equation modeling this satellite orbiting Earth, which is located at the origin.